So I don't know about you guys, but 2 years ago, before I had actually seen that video, I had never heard about oxidative stress before. And I'm the kind of girl that I feel I was all about my face and keeping my skin healthy, and overall health and wellness was always big on my to-do list. So knowing that, after I saw that video, I knew I was going to be on the products. And then my friend Sarah, having success in the business at the time, was like, you got to get in this, you know, you hate your 3 jobs, this is not the route that you want to go, you still have so many years of school left, let's get this done together. So at that time, I did what I had to do, and I didn't have the investment, but I pulled it out of savings and got involved just that night. And within 2 weeks, had my investment back in my pocket, and that made me really comfortable with this company, and knew that that was building my belief in that this thing could possibly be real. Because the reason I am doing this is so I don't have to go out in December when I'm supposed to graduate with my marketing degree and actually look for a job. Because where I'm from, I mean, we're south of here, and everybody gets into the oil and gas industry or in the boat industry, and I never want to be that girl in a cubicle that is working 9 to 5 and absolutely not loving my job. So I love this. This is all I get to do now as of January, along with school, and it couldn't be more fun. I get to work with friends and family, and how that's actually happened was, as soon as I got my money back, I started pursuing this thing head on. I got some family members involved, and they got family members involved, and 3 months in, I still had my 3 jobs because I couldn't just go off and quit my jobs. I still needed to support myself in school. So I was overwhelmed. I was still in school full time, and I kind of took a step back from LifeVantage, and I focused on school really. And just this past November, one of my aunts who's in the business with me, Mary Hudspeth, she actually came to me and she's like, I don't know what you think you're missing out on or what you're doing, but you're still in 3 jobs, you're still in school, you've got to get back on this thing, girlfriend. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm going to do whatever I have to do. And I came back in, and it has been life-changing. I'm so glad, because I absolutely hated waiting tables. Let me tell you, it was not my forte, and I feel sorry for anybody who was ever at one of my tables. So, that being said, I'm also kind of nervous, so I had brought my notes up here on my phone just in case I would forget something. So, like I said, the reason why I'm doing this really is in December, I can pursue this full time and have fun and let this be my career in network marketing, because that's something to be proud of in my eyes. So, yeah, oxidative stress, never heard of it. I really won't get into product. If Ryan wants to go there, that'll be great. I'm excited to introduce our main speaker, but let me talk a little bit about the timing, because like I was saying, I kind of stepped back from this. And when I got back in and saw that my company, my business, had started to kind of take off without me, that scared me. So that gave me this sense of urgency, like I had to get back in now and I had to make a move and do something. So with that being said, I will show y'all the timing of this company. In college, this is what I was taught. In business school, in economics, I was always shown this. It's called an economic S-curve. It's actually what all successful businesses go through. Right now, currently, LifeVantage is here in what we like to call the pioneering stage. And anybody with an entrepreneurial bone kind of knows that this is where you want to be. You want to be at the starting mark with any company so you can get that thing going and share in all of that market growth. So right now, the Direct Marketing Association says that worldwide, we need to have 150,000 distributors in order to hit this big, massive growth where we're going to grow 80%, and then we're going to be a household branded name like Google, Apple, Microsoft, McDonald's, Nike. You hear those names and you know what they are. So currently in LifeVantage, we're in 7 countries, and we have 77,000 people approximately taking this thing and working it like a business. So I would say we're there in the timing. As far as that goes, we have the option to build and share in all of this market growth. I know there's a lot of other marketing companies out there that they'll go around, and people who have tried them will say, you know, there's no way you can make money in those things. Those are the people that probably got involved here and only took part in that probably 2 to 5% growth and only shared in this much market growth. Right now, we are here, you guys. In the United States, we have approximately 10,000 distributors taking this thing seriously, and you know what? That is the pioneers of the pioneers. That's exciting. That's something to be pumped up about and to start taking this thing seriously today. So, as far as getting involved, I'll share with you guys really quickly how to do that. There's 3 ways, because we do have our amazing products, Protandim, and we also have a new skincare line that just came out that's ultimately doing the same thing that Protandim does, but on your skin. And like I said, I was always really concerned about that. I've had a skin regimen since I was like 12. So it was something that I was immediately like, give me all of it. I need extra bottles of everything. I want to bathe in it. So you get involved as what we call a preferred customer, and you are just on product. You're taking Protandim, you're using the skin regimen. We also have Canine Health, which is for your dog. Dogs have 7 times more oxidative stress than humans. So of course, people love their animals more than they love their kids most of the time. So they're giving their animals these Protandims for dogs. It's awesome. So PCs are just customers. If you want to get in this thing and make some money, that's what we call a distributor. Getting in as a distributor, you buy something and invest in the company. By the way, did I mention that we are publicly traded on the NASDAQ? So this is a distributorship. With this, you get about $535 worth of product, and it's the only product you'll ever have to hold in bulk, because we work as an auto ship company, which means when you sign up for this, you're given a free website. When people make orders, the orders are shipped to them from the company, and then the company cuts you a check for introducing them to the products. Then you get about $95 worth of training materials. So ultimately, this is your risk in the company, which today, you try and open a business anywhere in the United States, it's not gonna cost you $95 worth of risk. So, that being said, just lost train of thought. So, the next way to get involved is the Master Track, which this is something that I recommend because it's going to be that $630 plus another $370, bring you to $1,000. And this ultimately is your training. If you're going to take this thing seriously, then you're going to want the training. We have quarterly events, we have monthly events that are local, we do calls. All of that is your training, because this is training on the job. And the most priceless thing about this is that you don't do it alone. You do this with a team. When you sign on, you have people above you, on the side of you, below you, that they've been doing this. They're experienced, and they're willing to help you every step of the way, train you, do whatever you have to do to get to the goal that you want to be at. So that's how you get involved, and I'll just talk a little bit about how you actually get paid. We get paid six different ways in the company, one of which is to get your investment back in your pocket. So if you start with that initial $630 investment where you're the CEO of your company, it is tax deductible, everything's a tax write-off, it's a beautiful thing, you actually can get 3 people that see this like you do as a business, and some people do it in a day, some people can do it in a week. I did it in 2 weeks, but the first 3 people that see this like a business and get signed up with you, you get a check for $210. That's pretty awesome to me the following week. The 4th person to infinity, because the company says that your business can be however large you want it to be, you will get a check for $260, and that's good startup money. Also, if you get these 3 people started in the same month, you get something called a fast track bonus, and they'll take 5% of all the Vantage packs sold around the world, and they'll cut you a check for that. So not only will you have your investment back in your pocket, but you're also going to be in the green a couple $100s. So that's just a couple ways that we get paid and how you ultimately get involved in the company. Protandim is an awesome, awesome product, and I know I haven't talked about that too much, and you know, it's not a supplement, it's not a vitamin. We call it a pill because it's actually activating your body to work the way that it should. And that's awesome because I'm 27 and I'm trying to conserve forever, so I feel like everybody should feel that way. So now, I've just been the little intro. I'm definitely not the main event. The main event is someone that I would like to introduce, whom I only met last night, but I already have quite a fondness of him. He is absolutely amazing. Everyone here from Louisiana can now call him Boo. He loves it. He also has some pretty sick dance skills, so feel free to ask him to do a little jig for you. I'm sure he would. He is, in a lot of people's opinion, the heart and soul of this company. He's someone that has introduced the compensation plan and the way that we do this proven plan because he's been on both sides of the industry. He understands being a distributor as well as he understands being a back office guy, a corporate guy. So he's been there and he's excelled at all levels. He's someone that I cannot wait to get to know more and possibly see his dance skills myself. I'd love to introduce you guys, and I'm honored to introduce to you guys our Senior Vice President of Sales, Ryan Thompson.